Hello, Jessy at Sentri Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can actually improve your site and beat your competition online. Now, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this video as quick as possible. If at the end of the video, though, you do have any more questions or want to hear more information, we can just set up a 5-10 minute phone call, no big deal. And I'm actually going to give you a bunch of free information at the end of this that you could show to anyone that works on your site, or if you guys do it in-house as well. All right, so the 3 things we'll talk about today are content, citations, and backlinks. So I'm going to start with just content. And I'm on your homepage right now, and I'm looking to see about how much content you guys have on there. Google recommends having about 1,500 words, which is a ton. And the reason why they want so much is that the more you have, they know that you're putting out more helpful information for people online. And because of that, they're going to want them to find that because it helps them as well. And so they're going to rank your site higher. You guys right now probably have under a couple hundred words of content. Now, I'm also going to show you throughout the video Chattanooga Roofing Company because they're one of the top ones online right now. And if you want to climb to the top of the rankings, why not look at the company who's already doing that, right? And see what they're doing. So if we look at their homepage, we're going to find that they do not have 1,500 words either. They maybe have under about 4, maybe even 5 if we're being generous, 100 words there. So they don't have the right number yet, but that's actually a good thing because it shows us that we would be able to catch them, right? Now, one thing they do have is a blog right here, and blogs can help kind of accomplish the same goal as content where they're giving a lot of useful information. People love reading blogs and stories and whatnot. So that Google actually likes them as well, so they're going to rank these higher because they have that. So that's the other thing that's possible. You could beat them with just straight content if you had the 1,500 to 2,000. But, having a blog wouldn't hurt either if that's something you guys are not against. The other reason having a lot of content that was important is the more you have, the more keywords you can put into it. So I've just put in roofing Chattanooga TN here for Tennessee. This is a really good search for the area, and it's going to bring in a lot of visitors that search this exact keyword every month. First thing they're going to find are these ads at the top of the screen, companies paying for those. Second thing is going to be our second topic, and that's citations. And that's in this map pack or GMB, Google My Business. And the way to get in here is just through citations. And top 3 here are going to show up on this preview window on the main search, so it's going to get a lot of attention. They're going to get a lot of direct calls, and they're also going to get people coming to the website and then calling them. And you could see the rest here, but these 3 are going to get the lion's share, really. And the way to get these is just to get your business name, address, and phone number, those 3 things, all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yahoo, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, GAF.com, even Better Business Bureau, Angie's List. There's a ton of them. After that, we're going to get to our organic section, and we're going to get 10 results that show up on every page here. And these all show up based on our keyword, roofing Chattanooga TN. And the way to kind of get on this, well, actually, the keyword takeaway here is that there's 10 per page. Remember that. We'll talk about that when we get to keywords. But these show up based on our keywords, so we can rank them. So number 1 for roofing Chattanooga TN goes to Better Business Bureau, which is a directory. 2 goes to our target company. And 3 is going to go to Langley Roofs. So let's take a quick look over at your site. I took your web address, sentriroofing.com, put it into a program that I use called Ahrefs. And this just allows me to see how your site's performing. I see you guys have your headers on your pages, which is a really good thing. This allows Google to find you a little bit easier. You've got your name as well as a few keywords. Then let's just dive into the numbers, right? So you've got 77 backlinks with 18 referring domains, right? So backlinks are just links that when you click on these, it's going to redirect them back to your site. And referring domains are the websites that these links are actually on. And the more sites that point back at your site, that's going to give you more trust in the area. So these sites are vouching for you. Google will trust you more, and that's what this UR number is. The higher this goes, the more keywords you can be found for. So right now you guys have 135 keywords showing up in searches, which is really good. However, it's only bringing you 6 actual visitors to your website per month. And keywords are what really bring us visitors. So let's kind of see what's going on with that. All right, so we can look at them. First one that shows up is your name, Sentri. 24,000 people search it. I know Sentri Roofing with a Y is a very popular company, and maybe that's partially why you're getting some of that from misspellings. But maybe you guys are also part of a bigger corporate branch as well, and that's why. But that's huge volume. That's national volume. You guys are 36 for that one in position, so you're pretty far back. You're on page 4, and because of that, you're only getting 2 actual visitors from this keyword of the 24,000. Now, if you were number one, you could expect between 20 and 37% of the total volume. But because you guys are far back, the percentage drops to a very small percent. I'm actually surprised you guys are getting anything being that far back, because typically 80-85% of people will not even go to page 2. But let's go to the next one. Roofing. This is a really good one. Roofing Chattanooga, right? So 90 people search it every month. You guys are number 11 for that one. So you're actually capturing the top of page 2, right at the top. And usually you won't get a lot, but you'll get a couple from this. And that's what we're seeing here. You guys are getting 1.9, almost 2 visitors of the 90 to your actual website. Getting on the first page is really crucial. And that's where most of the visitors come from. But you guys are getting most of your visitors from these top 2 here. So definitely climbing up would get you a lot more. Let's take a look at what Chattanooga Roofing Company is doing, though. Header at the top of the page. They've got almost 300 backlinks on 50 websites. These are pointing back at them, giving them 23 trust. About 515 keywords they can be found for, bringing them almost 400 actual visitors to their site. And actually, I don't know if I described this good enough. So if you had a Facebook business page, that would be a referring domain. And where you list your company website, that would be a backlink. So when you click that, it brings you back here, just to clarify. So with almost 400 visitors, let's look at their keywords and see what they're doing. All right, number 1, roofing in winter. I would not recommend that because it does not. Unless there's a winter Tennessee, then I would take that back. But if it's not a specific town or area, then it wouldn't be as useful. But this would be a good one here. Well, here's their company name. 100 will search them by name. Number 1, so they're going to capture 31 of the 100 visitors to their website. Now, this is a good one here. Roofing Chattanooga, 90, the same as you guys. They're number 1, though, so they're going to get 31 of the 90 to their actual website. So you can see these numbers build up. First 2, unless winter is a place that I'm not familiar with in Tennessee, then that's going to be more of a national term. So even though they're getting a lot of volume, these aren't the best because they're not buyer intent. But these 2 would be really good, and that's 62 right there. All right, so you can kind of see what they're doing. If you had about 100 visitors to your site, that typically it kind of comes out to being about 20 to 30 actual phone calls to you guys, and depending on what your closing ratios are, probably between 2 and 4 jobs on an extremely conservative note. Now that you guys have the info, though, there's really 3 things. I'll give you guys a call for follow-up and see if this video was helpful for you. But really, you have 3 options, right? If you're happy with where you're at, you don't have to do anything with the information I gave you guys. If you guys are looking to grow and you have someone that works on your site, show them the information. They should be able to help you out. Number 3, if you don't have anyone you currently use, you really do want to grow, build your online presence, get more people coming in, then let's set up a 5 to 10 minute phone call and we can see if it's a good fit. All right, guys, thank you for your time. Have a great day.